So now we're adding a little bit of speed. Oh, thank you. Sometimes that happens. So now we were paddle walking to get ourselves around in a circle. We're turning left and right, paddle walking, maybe putting our feet up, no throttle. Now we're gonna add throttle. So let's see if we can get to 10 miles an hour. Now in an apartment complex, anything over like 10, 15 miles an hour is pretty fast for how limited you could see. So 10 miles an hour is pretty good. So let's give it some friction zone. Let's get it going. We're in first gear. Let's paddle walk it to up here. Pick our feet up. Now that we have the clutch all the way out, let's play around a little bit with the throttle, just a tiny bit. Oh, that's a little too much. If you do that, roll off. Give it a little bit. Okay, it's a little too much. You're gonna find that really nice zone. It's very touchy sometimes. And now I gave it some throttle. I'm going 6. I'm gonna give it, I got 8. And you wanna look up. And this is about 10. Okay? So we're gonna come up to this left-handed turn again. And I'm gonna do, since it's my first time turning with throttle, I'm gonna roll off the throttle just a little bit. And I'm gonna try to just make this turn. The goal is to make these turns. Okay, now I'm slowing down. I'm gonna give it a little bit of throttle. Okay, a little weird. Not too bad. Okay, now I got some throttle. So we're playing with throttle, shutting it on. We're putting it on, shutting it off. Putting it on, then shutting off. You notice how when you turn it off, you slow down? That's called engine braking. Okay, it's not using the actual front or rear brake, it's engine braking. So we're gonna look through the turn, give it a little bit, nice and slow, however you feel comfortable. I'm going 6 now, 7, 8. Okay, we got a car, they're moving out of the way, that's not a big deal. And now, with a little bit of throttle, a little bit more speed, I'm gonna go ahead and turn left. I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna turn left. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good. Now this is like a really long straight line weave. Okay, so we already did a turn from a stop, a straight line weave, paddle walking with some throttle. And now we're getting to another turn. And I'm gonna look, turn the handlebars, give it a little bit of throttle here and there. Once again, if it goes too wide, oh no, pull in the clutch, pull in the brake. Okay, don't panic. Pull in the clutch, pull in the front brake, stop, turn the handlebars, friction zone. Paddle walk it to where you're straight and you feel comfortable. We got traffic, that's perfectly fine. Everyone's super nice in these areas, especially if you give them room. And we're gonna give it some friction zone and a little bit of throttle this time. Okay, we got a car coming here, so locating hazardous situations. And now I'm just kind of practicing with my feet up, going super slow with friction zone. Okay, not a big deal, no traffic's coming. This person's taking their time, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of slow it down. I'm gonna put my feet down. They don't know how to park, that's not a big deal. They're figuring it out too. And so right now is a good idea to understand what you're doing. So clutch is in, no throttle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and release the clutch into friction zone. I'm gonna paddle walk. I don't know if they're gonna back up to readjust. It looks like they turned it off because I see the lights on the back turn off. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of throttle to get going. Okay, now we're at this point right here. So the first step was we were paddle walking to get going. I'm gonna pull in the clutch. I'm gonna apply the front brake and the rear brake a little bit. First part was paddle walking to get ourselves out, doing some straight line weaves, tight turn with the paddle walk. Now we're gonna keep our feet up. This is the second portion. It's a little bit faster. Now we're gonna go ahead and instead of just friction zone to get going, we're gonna get into that friction zone, which is about right here. See how I'm starting to move? And I'm gonna give it a little bit of throttle when it starts to move a little bit. Okay, that's gonna be what you typically do. Okay, so I'm gonna get it in the friction zone right now and a little bit of throttle. And it wants to take off, and now I am slowly releasing the clutch. Now I'm in 10 miles an hour-ish, and now I'm moving. So at this point, we're not gonna slow down before the turn. We're just gonna keep it between 5 and 10. See if we can get 10. And I'm gonna go ahead, and since I've been doing left-handed turns, I'm gonna practice my right-handed turn. So I'm gonna turn right here instead. So I'm gonna stay on the right side, and I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna look right, turn the handlebars right, straighten it up, and we're going. So we're still in first gear. Remember, this is like a little miniature track. and we're just moving. We're having fun. We're riding. This is our first time riding here. We're enjoying ourselves. Now we have an intersection, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and roll off the throttle, pull in the clutch, apply the brakes. We're practicing intersections. We can either turn right here or we can go straight, but I'm watching for any traffic that's coming out. So once again, give it into the friction zone, and then once you're in friction zone, give it some throttle, and it's gonna wanna take off a little faster and slowly release the clutch lever out, and now we're riding again. So you're gonna do this until you're super comfortable, because right now we're in a closed environment with a little bit of traffic. Once you get on the main road, you're gonna have a lot more traffic, depending on the day, and that's gonna cause more stress, and it's gonna cause more skills that you're gonna need, like swerving and braking. So once again, clutch in, applying the brakes, we're at an intersection. Now that we're keeping our feet up and we understand the throttle and everything, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a left-handed turn, okay? And we're not gonna paddle walk it. So this is another exercise. This is the tight turn from a stop without paddle walking. So we're gonna turn the handlebars left, and just like I said earlier, put that weight on that tire. So I'm pushing the bike almost to the right to where it wants to fall. So I'm putting weight there, and I'm looking left, handlebars completely turned. I'm gonna release a little bit of the clutch into the friction zone. It's gonna wanna start going, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of throttle like we've been practicing. And we're gonna aim towards the middle, and now we're going to make this turn without stopping. Okay, so I'm gonna explain that a little bit more, because that is part of the typical DMV test, where you have to do a straight line weave, tight turn from a stop, a U-turn, and emergency swerving and emergency braking. So we're gonna go ahead and stop right here. So pull in the clutch, apply the front brake, and we're going to stop. Now, here's one thing that typically happens, especially for those that have a lack of balance, because it's the first few times, is that when you start to do this, okay, you're turning the handlebars, you wanna make this perfect turn, the handlebars all the way turned, and you start to give it throttle, and you start to go, but then your handlebars do this, and you're like, oh crap, and then you do this. Okay, so what's happening there is that you're not trusting the bike, and that's fine, because nobody really trusts the bike the first time. So I'm gonna get myself back in position. This is a U-turn. If you notice, it's just basically two left 90-degree turns, and that's something you're gonna have to learn, but we'll practice that when we get into the next exercise or the next lesson, where we're going a little bit faster, a little gee-whiz exercises that we got to do. Okay, so what's happening is that when you do this and you give it throttle, you feel like you want to fall in, and so you straighten the handlebars and it straightens it out. So when you are like this and you want to fall in and you're like, oh crap, my foot is like falling in, what you want to do is, like I said, is push down on that outside peg. Something that you can do is get maybe your right butt cheek off to the right, and that puts a little bit more weight on the outside. So that's something you could try. So put your right butt cheek off, and then do the same thing. See, like I did it so well that I'm aiming towards the curb. So I'm gonna pull in the clutch, and I'm gonna paddle walk it back with the handlebars turned. I'm gonna pull it up more over here, so when I do that extremely sharp 90-degree turn, I'm not going towards the curb. So once again, turn the handlebars. You wanna look where you wanna go. Now I feel like I'm falling in, right? So I'm gonna put my right butt cheek off the seat a little bit, or more to the right. My weight is on my leg, on my right side, on that peg, so it's pushing it this way. See how I almost fell over because I pushed down? So I'm gonna push down a little bit. Friction zone, throttle control, head movement, handlebar is turned, weight on the outside, and now I am going there. And that's a tight turn from a stop. You're gonna have to do that at the DMV, and you have to do it, I think, on the right side. So we're gonna go ahead and practice that right side. So friction zone, that's pretty much slow speed stuff is all friction zone, and this is why the Smart Rider drills are so good, because you're doing a bunch of different designs, tight turns, you're doing wide turns, you're doing right and left, you're doing U-turns, 360s, you're doing all these different things to practice that slow speed friction zone and throttle control and balance. So we're gonna get up to here, and now we're gonna do the right side. Now here's a tip though, because the right side has the throttle close to you. So I'm slowing it down. So when the throttle is close to you, your wrist kind of gets all weird. It's like this, like a T-Rex. What you can do is hold it like a remote controller for your TV. So I'm holding it like this. And so now I'm turning right, I'm looking right, but now I put weight on that left peg. Same thing, same process, but now I'm holding it like a remote. So a little bit like a remote. Friction zone throttle control. And then once I get up to here, I'm still in a remote stance with my right hand. I'm gonna go ahead and just move my hand back. And that's it. So we're practicing the straight line weave like this. I checked my mirrors before I did that, so no cars were coming. So a really wide straight line weave. We did some tight turns. Okay, we did friction zone throttle control. We did all that stuff, but we haven't done a U-turn yet. I mean, I've shown you guys, but I haven't taught you guys that. So what you do with the U-turn, because now we're coming up to this. Now this will automatically open when I get close. But if you notice, and I want you to find an area, I'm gonna put it in neutral so I can talk to you real quick. I want you guys to find an area that is kind of like this in an apartment. You notice how there's like no vehicles in that parking spot, which means you have not just the middle of the road, but you have the parking spaces to make that U-turn, and that's wide. Typically, for the test and a few things, you want to do it within 20 feet. And from the painted lines to those painted lines is roughly 20 feet. So if you can do it within that and not hit cars, like pretend there's cars, and you could do that within that, you're doing great, but we're first starting. Now I'm checking my mirrors. I see a car coming right now, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. And what we're gonna do is paddle walk the first one, the first U-turn, so you get a good feeling for it, okay? So we're coming up to here. I'm gonna put it back into first. We're just in first. I'm gonna paddle walk it. And just like that tight turn from a stop when we were doing this, that's basically what we're doing, okay? But we're not doing it from a stop. We're gonna paddle walk. I'm checking my mirrors. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming up this way. Remember, we're planning a ride also. So I'm getting up to here. I'm looking left. I'm gonna turn the handlebars. I'm paddle walking. Turn the handlebars. And I was able to do it really quickly because I just turned them all the way, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like if you do it nice and wide the first time. Oh, we could do it right here, because look, there's no cars there, nothing here, nothing in my mirror, no one coming around. I'm gonna go wide on this one. So paddle walk. Now I didn't turn the handlebars too far. They're still kind of, they're like halfway, but it's like, oh no. And now I'm doing it within the parking spaces. And I'm doing this, and I saw a golf cart. Okay, it's the maintenance guy. Very good. And now we're getting to this part where we can accelerate out. So if you notice, we're just kind of having fun inside the apartment complex. Now I'm gonna pick my feet up and do it. So I'm gonna look. Oh, I'm going too wide, but this is why we chose this spot, because now we're doing it within the parking spaces. And there it is. We're having fun. And this is like a little track. All of the roads, we're not even on the main road. This is a private property road. I live here, all this stuff, so you're not really gonna have to deal with things in terms of like getting kicked out or whatever. So we're turning, we're gonna look left, turn the handlebars, nice and slow. And now I'm gonna give it some throttle. I wanna see what it feels like. Hey, remember having fun now rolling it off? You see how we slow it down? Okay, so on these straightaways, maybe you wanna play around a little bit. But we're having fun. That's the whole point of this. We're just learning how to ride. You're gonna get a little exhausted quicker, so it's gonna feel like it's a lot of work. Okay, we're gonna turn left right here, so I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna turn the handlebars. There it is. It's a lot of fun because like it's like riding a bicycle, but you're not having to pedal, and it's a lot of fun because now you're kind of cruising around. You could say that you ride a motorcycle, but it can get exhausting because it's your first few times. And your brain is gonna get tired because you're constantly looking for everything, trying to figure out, like, you're connecting your mind to your body, and your body might get tired because you're basically putting in a lot of work. Slow speed stuff is a lot of work. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight. But you're having fun. So if you can only do like 10 minutes at a time, perfectly fine. If you can do 30 minutes, that's great. Take a break. I recommend full gear, so it's a little warm right now. It's about 91 degrees, and I'm wearing full gear going slow. But now I'm just kind of cruising around.